Hello and namaskar. Today I am to share one of my quite favorite interesting tale, a story about how God will stand beside you when you are really in urgent need and when you really sincerely invoke God's help without any tinge of doubt. Just at the beginning of the vlog, I told you that I am going to share one of my favorite tales with you. So here the tale begins. The story is of a saint. Now the saint has absolute faith in God. He does believe that whenever he is in trouble, he would invoke the name of God and God will come and help him. So one day the monk, he is passing through the mountain, a very narrow creek. So the monk is quite afraid. The evening is coming. So he asked for God, that God please help me to cross that pass, to cross that creek, because I am afraid. And very soon, the monk listened to that as if someone is following. There is some footstep behind him, and whenever he looked backward, he found none. But he found in the soft soil of the mountain two footsteps, meaning some invisible thing. God, he is following him and he is taking care that his disciple, the monk, would not fall into the deep river flowing beside the narrow path in the mountain. Again, the dusk is coming. The monk has miles to cross to reach his destination. The evening almost has engulfed, and there is a point now in the path where it is almost impossible to cross. Very hardly only one person can go through that pass in the mountain. And in no way two persons can cross. It is so narrow. The creek is so dangerous that if there is any false footstep, the monk could not survive. The monk became more anxious. The monk thinks that now there is no way, no escape. He again asks God, God, give me more help. God, please don't leave me. Please help me to cross that very narrow creek, because it is evening and I can't see anything. The soil is slippery, and if I fall down, I will be finished. But when the monk is crossing the narrow creek, suddenly the monk realized that the footstep behind him had stopped. There is no one. But the monk is in the midway. If he comes back again, the halfway he would have to cross that narrow creek, and there is a possibility he might fall into that deep chasm. So the monk decides that he must go forward. There is no looking back, because going forward is equal to going backward. Both have equal chances of falling down and being thrashed. So the monk decides to go forward. And the monk has become quite angry. He has so much anguish in him that in this critical juncture, while a very false footstep would lead him into fatality, the God has vanished. There is no footstep. There is only his two footsteps. Otherwise, in the previous part, he had seen four footsteps. That is his two footsteps and God's two footsteps. Now there are only two footsteps. So the monk is cursing the God. That what kind of God you are? What kind of God am I praising? That in the time of danger, he has forsaken me. In anxiety, his heart is thumping. Somehow, he crossed the creek and came into a path where the path is wider and the danger is apparently over. Now, again, the monk listened to a footstep following behind him, and when he moved back, he found that there are four footsteps now. That is his two footsteps, and God has two footsteps. He is following him. Now the monk is quite angry. He became furious. He asked, what kind of God are you? When I am at the most critical point, your footstep has vanished. That means you have left me. So, if in time of danger you leave me, what is the profit of praising you? Now the danger is over, I am in a wider path. So now again you are following me. So who says that ask for God's mercy when you are in danger? No, I don't believe. From this point, I lose faith in God. Suddenly, something echoes in the monk's ear. Some invisible voice told him that I am nature, I am God, whatever you have asked me, I am. I am the supreme power of the universe. The monk said, well, are you Sri Krishna? If you are Sri Krishna, then why have you forsaken me when I am tossing through the most dangerous, narrowest creek in the evening? Then the echo in his ear laughed. The echo said, well, earlier have you seen 4 footsteps? The monk says, yes. The voice said, what does that 4 footstep imply? Monk says, the 2 is mine and the 2 is yours. The voice says, yes. But in the most dangerous part, in the narrowest creek, you see 2 footsteps. Monk says, yes, that's my main problem. The voice says, that 2 footstep, what do you think? Whose it is? The monk says, mine. The voice says, no, my dear. In the narrowest creek, you saw 2 footsteps, and that is mine, that is Lord Krishna's, that is God's. The monk says, then where is my footstep? The voice says, you have called me to help you. You have absolute faith. So when the most dangerous part comes, the monk, just like a little boy, you are in my lap. And that 2 footstep you have seen in the most dangerous creek, narrowest creek, is mine, the Lord's, not your. Now the danger is over. Now there are 4 footsteps, because now you have come out of the lap. That is your 2 footsteps, and I am following you. That is my 2 footsteps. The monk is astonished, and he is crying that you are so merciful, my Lord. But that mysterious, invisible voice, in a baritone voice, said that from now onwards, throughout the mountain, you will find only 2 footsteps. The monk says, oh, I will be in your lap again, and the 2 footsteps will be yours. The voice says, no, my boy. As far as you have absolute faith in God, I am yours. But now you have doubted. If there is an iota of doubt, I am not the devotees. You have doubted me. So from onwards, you will have only 2 footsteps, that is yours, and I will no longer follow you because you never trust me. So that is the moral of the story, that the light of success dawns upon who believes in himself and who believes in God. I don't know who wrote the story, but the anonymous writer might be an excellent devotee as well as an excellent poet. As Lord Vivekananda preached of Purushakar, that is, you have to do. There is nothing called a luck or a miracle. You have to take the first step, and then the help will come from the heaven. In verse number 11 in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, it is stated, Je jatha ma prapadare tathoiramam bamarunubarte manusya partha sarvasya. That is, Lord Krishna says that, Arjun, if someone praises me, I also do praise him. Sarvadharma parityajya saranang braja. Leaving all doubts, Lord Krishna says, do follow me without any doubt, without any doubt, without any suspicion, without any iota of over smartness of putting God into examination. Best of luck, and the mercy of Lord showers upon you like blissful rainwater. Thank you.